Hello students, in this video, electronic business, which is commonly referred as e-business or internet business. It can be defined as the application of information and communication technologies in support of all the activities of business. Students, as you know that the business is equal to industry plus commerce. That's why electronic business may be defined as the conduct of industry and commerce using the computer networks. You see, it has two words, E and business. E stands for electronic and business stands for industry plus commerce. So e-business means conducting the industry and commerce using the computer network, because electronic word stands for using the computer network and internet. There is another term which is used these days, that is e-commerce. All of you must have heard this word e-commerce. In our day-to-day language we use the term e-commerce and e-business synonymously, but technically there is a difference between these two terms. But before knowing the difference between these two terms, e-business and e-commerce, you must firstly be aware of the meaning of e-commerce. E-commerce is an electronic system of dealing in all the commercial activity which can be done through the medium of internet. Just see students, in it only commercial activities are conducted through internet. And when we were talking about the business, we considered industry and industrial activity and commercial activity both. And these commercial activities which can be done through e-commerce are receiving information about the goods, placing an order, receiving delivery, making payment. Students, all of you are using e-commerce these days. Now you can see here in this slide that e-business is equal to industrial activities plus commercial activities using computer network and internet. E-business means conducting industrial activities and commercial activities using computer network and internet, because business is equal to industry plus commerce and E stands for electronically, that means using computer network and internet. Whereas e-commerce is a part of e-business. In it you include only commercial activities, conducting commercial activity using computer network and internet. Here is the list of various industrial and commercial activities which are done in a business. The various industrial activities include production of goods, inventory management, that means to manage the stock, accounting and finance, human resource management and product development, etc. And when we talk about commercial activities, it includes receiving information about goods, as you receive information about goods from our website, then placing order, as you place order on a shopping site, then receiving delivery and making payments. All these are commercial activities. When we talk about only commercial activity, then we are talking about e-commerce. But when we are talking about both industrial activities and commercial activity and conducting both these activities using computer network and internet, that becomes e-business. Although in a layman language e-commerce and e-business are used synonymously, but technically there is a difference between these two terms, because e-business has a wider scope as compared to commerce, because commerce is a part of business. So e-commerce is which you do in your day-to-day life, when you do online purchase. Here you can see the various points of difference between e-business and e-commerce. E-business has a wider scope. It is a superset of e-commerce, whereas e-commerce is just a part of e-business. As the commerce is part of business, Sim In the same way, e-commerce is also a part of e-business. E-business includes all kinds of pre-sale and post-sale effort. Pre-sale include like marketing, like human resource management and all activities. E-commerce just involve buying and selling of products and services. Suppose a seller is selling the goods through the site Flipkart, then he is doing e-commerce. But if he is doing all the operation of his business using computer network and internet, then he is doing e-business. E-business also covers internal processes like production, inventory management, product development, risk management, finance, and it also includes buying and selling of products and services. But e-commerce just covers outward facing processes that touch customers, suppliers and external partners. Whenever you sell something, you interact with your customer. Whenever you buy something, you interact with the supplier. E-business involves the use of various advanced software like CRM, customer relationship management, ERPs that connect different business processes, whereas e-commerce usually requires the use of just a website. After discussing the difference between e-business and e-commerce, now we will discuss e-business model. You can see from this side there are basically four type of e-business model. That is business to business, that is called B2B, that is consumer to consumer, that is known as C2C, business to consumer, which we see in our day-to-day life, that is B2C. Another one is C2B, consumer to business. Now let us study all these models one by one. B2B model, that is business to business model. As the name indicates, this model describes commerce transaction between businesses, such as between a manufacturer and a wholesaler, or between the wholesaler and a retailer. For example, you can see that Dell deals in computer and other associated accessory online, but it does not manufacture all those products. So to deal those products, first step is to purchase them from unlike businesses, that is the producers of those products. Mean to say, we are purchasing goods not from our site, but not for personal use, but for production or for resale. Another very important and commonly used e-business model is business to consumer model. As it is also clear from its name that it includes two parties. One is business, other one is consumer. Like you can see there is flipkart.com, that is business, and if I purchase something from that, then I am consumer. First of all, Flipkart will host all product details. Then I am going to assess that product information on the computer. Then whichever product I like, I'll place an order for the product. Then Flipkart receives that order and dispatch the product, and money is also paid. Money can also be paid online, and cash on delivery system is also there. Actually, these sites display product information in an online catalog and store it in a database. So this is a very useful and very commonly used model, and especially in this time of corona, this e-business has proved a great help to all of us. Next type of model is consumer to consumer. Yes, in it no business is involved. There is transaction between the consumer and consumer. The best example of it is OLX.com. Actually, these are online auction websites that provide a consumer to advertise and sell their products online to another consumer. Why the person who is selling something is not called business? Because students, as I told you, business is done on a regular basis. But if someone wants to sell his old car, his old furniture, then he is not doing business, he is just doing a deal, and that he can do through OLX.com. It means in it both party are consumer. A person is hosting the product with the portal, like on OLX.com you can enter the detail of the product which you want to sell, and the person who want to purchase some second hand thing can access information from like OLX for example, and can place order. Then internet, then the facilitator, like OLX is facilitator here, buys the product on behalf of the buyer from the seller. OLX.com will purchase the product from the seller on behalf of the buyer and then will sell product to the buyer. Another type of business model is consumer to business model. As you can see in this picture that the position of consumer and business is reversed. In it, consumer is seller and business is buying something. The best example of it is www.naukri.com. Students, naukri.com provides placement services. In it, anyone can upload its resume, and on the basis of that resume, naukri.com provides placement services to the person. It work as a mediator between the employer and the employee. So basically the product is provided by the consumer and buyer business, that is naukri.com, is acting as a mediator between the employer and employee.